What's up, guys? We're back today. I'm going to be working on the Lexus here. One thing I've been wanting to do to this thing really bad is, let me pop this hood. This valve right here that's in line from that master cylinder, that is it's like a clutch delay valve or a clutch damper. Either way, whatever you want to call that thing, basically what that thing does is it takes a lot of shock off the drivetrain when you like dump the clutch, and it'll slip it out, it'll ride it out real nice and soft. And it's not necessarily a bad thing for someone that's learning a manual or anything like that, but in our case, with this trying to be a drift car, I cannot get this thing to drift in second. When I clutch kick it, it just burns the hell out of my clutch. Like literally will not even crack a tire loose. It's insane. So before I do any events with this thing, that has to go. So today I went and picked up a brake union. I'm not sure if it's the correct size, so this could be a bust, but we're gonna try it out. Put that in line of that, just take that whole piece out, screw those two fittings into that on each side. That should delete it, and we should have 100% pedal feel. So let's give this a shot. Sounds like wheels pulling in. Y'all, we're recording. I figured before I went into the shop and pulled this clutch line off, I would show y'all exactly what it's doing, you know, just for a before after reference. I'm sure for most y'all IS300 people that watch this, you already know, but for the people that don't know, it's not just an IS300 thing, it's in a lot of other vehicles. So I had a 07 335i, and it had one in it. And that was one of the first things I done, was delete that valve. So I just really want to show y'all what I'm talking about, and then we'll head back to the shop. It don't look like we got anybody behind us at all. We'll go ahead and turn around, and we'll wait till traffic's clear the other way, and I'll show you. So we got this thing in second gear. When I should be able to rev this thing up, dump the clutch, and it should at least chirp the tires regardless of the power level. But this is what it does. See, it just rides the clutch out. It's freaking terrible. How are you supposed to drift a car if you can't clutch kick it? So today we're gonna fix that. Yeah, well, I remember my last time. Last time I think it was about 200 horse less. Nonsense. Oh God. What's this Home Depot contraction? Some bitch is fast. I don't know how fast we was going. looked over about 3 seconds before I panned the camera and she was buried. So, son, think it'll be Mark.
I don't know. Mark's car should be fast.
It should be, especially on spray.
It's got a blower with spray now and an auto.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble, boys.
I definitely want to get that on film.
This is my lockup and my two-step and my timing retard.
She's a street truck.
Yeah, cruise control and all.
Appreciate the ride. Alright, let's get this thing into the shop. Fingers crossed we got the right fitting. So nice not being stupid low and can get up here without scraping, scraping, whatever, you know what I mean. Alright, y'all, went and got a 10 millimeter. It seemed to fit pretty good on both sides, so that's the size we're going with. Charles looked it up. We got an external slave, so we can bleed this without pulling the strands, apparently.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't even know if he's in frame, but we're gonna go ahead and pull this off.
A lot to be in frame.
He wants to take this off because apparently you can like drill these out and you can reuse this as the delete valve. But he's gonna play with that. Hopefully this fitting I got right here will be the right one, and then we're gonna bleed it and try it out. And we're out of brake fluid now, ain't we?
Oh yeah.
I think there's still some left in Levi's truck.
I'm gonna go dump it out.
Dump it out after I use what I need.
He's gonna throw out my brand new
Ooh.
fluid. Man, that's just a floaty, boy.
Yeah, but the fluid, boy. That looks like my pool.
You got frogs in there?
Yes. I don't know if I can screw this with my thumb, but I'm gonna try. Oh, that's dry as hell.
That's because you're touching it.
What's going on? That's mean. There's a little wetness, bud.
It's the first time in your life.
You go play with that.
Alright.
Well, fingers crossed this is right.
Huh?
I was talking to the people.
Oh. No, you wouldn't talk to me.
Ooh, bud, she threads.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that's dope.
You didn't even have to sit on it.
I didn't. It needs bent a little bit. Come
I
on.
can't stand the way I sound on camera.
I can't either. It's weird. Sound completely different. I sound like a redneck, but I'm pretty sure I sound like a redneck anyways.
You know,
Nothing against rednecks. I throw on some boots and some Wranglers from time
boy,
to time.
you're from Virginia and your nickname is Cornbread.
You ain't wrong. Yeah, I'm just hyped this actually fit.
I mean, there's only so many thread sizes out there.
There's a whole shelf at O'Reilly, bud.
O'Reilly's.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna need another 10 to hold both sides and lock it down. Good enough. That was simple. What'd that take? Like a minute? And that's the fitting I bought for anybody that's curious. Now, I don't know if it's gonna leak or not, but got it at O'Reilly. I think it was about $7. Let's go see what Charles has got going on over here.
Ooh,
Alright. That's excessive.
Cobalt.
That's excessive.
You're excessive.
Some copper crush washer in there.
You have some sort of
Something.
doohickey.
Got a spring. Oh.
There's another little spring down in there.
She ain't about this focus light.
A little tiny hole.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what drill bit size you'd use. I guess you just drill that whole little circle out.
Maybe.
Probably.
I don't see what the big deal is of deleting that.
Or it's a restrictor, man. When I dump the clutch, it literally rides it out. It slips it the entire time. I'm hoping this is my issue and my clutch just ain't slipping. So we're going to see after we bleed that.
See the way you drive, you got to have your foot.
Man.
So,
Look at them things.
stop it.
Look at them things. Alright, y'all, we didn't even really bleed it. I don't know, because, I mean, not much fluid came out, so I don't know if it needs bled. We might have to pull it back in and actually bleed it, but for the time being, it's actually working. So, I'm just gonna take this thing down the road and see if it's any different. And fingers crossed my clutch ain't bad. I mean, right away, I don't really notice much of a difference, to be honest with you. So, kind of skeptical, we'll see. Now, I'm pretty sure I broke my thumb. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's crooked as hell. And it hurts like nothing else, but if shit gets wild, I might not be able to whip this thing, so let's try it. That wasn't great, but it definitely was better than it was before, so we might try it one more time. I really want to pay attention to what the clutch pedal's doing to see if it's riding itself out still. It actually drifted pretty good. I kind of needed to clutch kick it again. So we'll give it one more shot and see what it's doing. Like a complete noob trying to whip this thing right now. To be honest with you, this thing does not self-steer that great with this really light steering wheel. I love the way it feels, but like it's self-steered 10 times better with that heavier steering wheel on here. So I don't think I'm gonna swap back to it, but maybe if I put a quick release on here to add a little bit more rotating weight, it would self-steer a little bit better. I mean, it might just be in my head, but to be honest with you, it really feels like I gotta manhandle this thing to get it to do what I want it to do. But besides for that, it definitely seems to be working. Like, it drifted fairly well. Hopefully y'all can hear. I got it in 5th, but this car's just loud. I got an exhaust for it right here, so we'll be putting that on to try and quieten this thing down a little bit. Mainly just because we're in city limits and we do a lot of dumb shit and don't want to piss off too many people when we're down there in the bottom lot playing around and whatnot. So for now, quieting it down is probably the best choice until we turbo it. But I think we successfully done this clutch damper delete. We're gonna go ahead and get back to the shop and we'll end this video off here. Hey, I guess that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think about it. Like I said, that's a real simple, easy way to make your IS300 a lot better if you're into the drifting and clutch kicking burnouts. Anything like that, grabbing a gear quick. We'll be doing some stuff on the Vic here real soon. We actually got the micro switches in so we could mount that up to the watt box. That way we ain't having the clutch activation issue. So that'll probably be next video. I got to do some sanding and stuff on the Lexus, so I'm probably not going to be doing that on video. That'd be pretty boring. Just to prep it for wrap, because there's a lot of Bondo and stuff on there that just needs to be knocked down. But other than that, I hope everyone is staying healthy out there with what's going on in the world. I'm going to be trying my best to put out videos in a decent manner. I really kind of rushed this video. I just needed something to put out for y'all, but I think it was a good one. Let me know what you think. Give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the deal. So until next time, peace. Sure, you got that bumper off. God, them look a lot bigger now with that bumper off.
I think those are big. You should see his charge pipe.
Oh, dang, peep this thing.
I can actually close the gap up. I was wondering what you were painting that. You gonna come by the apartment and hang out?
And this thing's pretty. What are you doing?